I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Probably get some dick slapped my ass.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany.
I'll come over and beat your back out. I don't give a fuck with you.
Everywhere I go, that's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he goes down. The Bears get him. And the sack forces him now tough on 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trying for the deep ball. Tries one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears force the turnover on the first series of this game. All right, already seen how the rain can affect a game, and we might see it influence the offensive game plans for both of these teams moving forward. I know you played in a lot of this in your day, Brock.
Yeah, and you know what's funny, Kate, is a lot of times we talk about the grip, right? That's a natural thing with the gloves, with the quarterback. But it can also be vision. The rain, when it's coming down like this, can really make it tough to see.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Williams on the play action. His
Oh no.
interception.
Oh no, who else? Oh no, who else to ask? If we're going to got a card on.
Interception of our season. Set it down.
That's it. I don't know who else to ask. What's got them don't have a card no more.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's my aunt. She was in bed. I can't call my mom because her phone's off.
That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run.
My mom's phone is off.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. He does it.
Huh?
Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay
Where's
the
you at?
interception into points. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point.
Where you at?
Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the
You're about
Vikings
there?
take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
So you still got a minute, don't you?
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds.
That's it.
short
You
of
still
the
got a
40, and
minute,
they're
don't
gonna
you?
take over at that spot.
Girl,
First
know
down
what's
from the
that?
42.
You know that, man.
Williams off the play fake. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The
Who else?
degree of
Who else
difficulty on
you know that I
one
could
high.
ask?
Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
You don't know anybody else?
Completed to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I said you don't know anybody else?
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler.
said you don't know anybody
gets
else?
himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the
I
best
said you don't.
things to get your
I said you
offense
don't
into
know
rhythm
anybody else.
and a nice little gain on top of it.
He'll get it
Yeah.
down after he gets into the 48. It's a meager 2-yard gain,
She
but that's enough to
don't. So
award
you
him
don't
the
know
first
anybody at
down.
all.
Williams from the
I don't
gun.
know who to ask. Cause what's going on? I called Kim, but she didn't answer my call.
After reaching the 43.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options
my-
are now
I'm
available
probably-
to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
If I'm in your ears, probably can't.
Blown back, it's the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that
Come on.
running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 5 on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, Williams. He's got 4 once again. Now the completion rate is strong.
No.
The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit.
I mean,
And
why
know
don't you
this
try to
one too,
call
Kate.
Kim? I tried.
Runs always lead to
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Running for the marker on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Love you, bud.
well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an
Love you,
RPO.
bud.
The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits his running back, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out.
And it's 4th down.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. That's taken on the 7. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one does not go far.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in right side. They level it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
2. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll go with a design keeper. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the 1st. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 1st down here.
Do you hear me?
Williams with a quick pass out wide.
So we're talking about that actually going to let them come and get you.
That one goes for 31 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Okay, that play so indicative of
Well, what about their grandma? Their grandma would say no.
X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Handoff now out of the gun. He's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
What percentage your phone on?
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL.
What percent is your phone?
Play a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to.
What percent is your
Close to breaking off
phone?
An explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Here's a toss headed right. And he takes this one in for a Chicago.
Your phone should have been
touchdown.
charged.
The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. It's what every player who's scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put it
Well, I'm the only
board.
person that benched you, so how the hell
Player content with one end zone trip in a
your
game.
phone died that quick? Don't make no
If
sense.
you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Santos has it all
God
teed
damn,
up
so you
and ready
can't
to send
blame
this
me.
away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the
So I
end zone.
completely innocent. So if we can
Finds the
get to
touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
innocent, so if we can get to
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
hold on.
Manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call. On
Why did you say hold on for a minute?
Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Yeah, something's always good stuff. Something's always good stuff.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's cut. This is Addison. Ooh, and he is cracked.
I said something's always good stuff.
Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier.
Something's
So he
always
gets
good
forward
stuff.
a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
And the Vikings first down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
What do you mean?
And the Vikings first down.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
No.
That's what you call efficiency.
Oh, yes, I
Exactly
said.
what you're looking for on 1st down.
That's, I guess I
It
said
sets up
you can
second
barely
and
hear
very
me, you know what I'm
manageable,
saying.
and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Finds the in route complete.
That's what I just said.
Gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He's got a man left. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
At the Bears' 14-yard line.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for a tremendous push inside?
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key.
Hey,
This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
It's a gain of 10.
Hand off to the back. Running in the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Reichert on for the point after.
The extra point.
Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Vikings tie things up at 14.
Bole.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away.
Oh,
Devin Duvernay to return it.
no.
Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
I hate them plays right there.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 37 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's a design run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
Wind
Break
up
the
like
huddle at
this.
2nd down now. Working from the gun, Williams. Throw came out right as the
I bet you won't do it.
It's an incomplete pass. Even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Hey, I'm about to tell you, I bet you won't.
You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw the coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. That was a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's McCarthy.
Yeah, let's get rid of that. Ain't nothing there. Get rid of that shit.
Throw to force something. It brings up 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man in front said, not in my house. Let me tell you. Once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset even early in the game.
This game's still too close, man. I can't get comfortable with separate lead.
With 6 points.
Shit's still too close.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Boom.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
It's a nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back.
Clearly.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him
outside that.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down. Williams from the gun.
Oh, I was right there.
But he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You thought that was incomplete.
Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now it's 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
He's on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him. 16 yards and a new set of downs. We've set of downs from 37. Stick it in the air. It's Williams. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback.
This man's about to go bye-bye.
Again, it's Williams. Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, but so
very so.
And they take him down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kingside bed about to go up in this bitch.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
You know that's going to be a little bit hard because that's in our damn nature right there if we get pictures like that.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He's got it. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there. We netted some positive yards.
The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself.
Sit down run on the side.
Becomes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he got it, interception.
Yes, sir, I saw it.
Make the defensive stand and
I saw it.
the turnover in the final moments of the half.
Hey, defensively, they're still down 3rd and goal. You just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
He's back to throw. Hits his running back.
Exciting.
He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Final throw before the break. And that's incomplete. But
Another
some
free
laundry on
flag.
the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Looking to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half.
Because this is the division game,
And we'll
man.
have to wait at
Like,
least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
must be.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's
Can't
enough
watch
for
him
the
on
first.
prime time.
Good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Quick toss headed left.
But the Walsh take.
Past the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset, and the running back gets a chance to hear it. A toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
Williams with a quick pass
Yes,
out
honey.
You
line.
good?
He's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate. Big
Are
plays
you
down the
good?
seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite,
Are
but
you
it's
good?
those type of catches right there.
Yeah,
The
we're
short
not bail on
yardage,
the way
gets
to
good
the house.
coverage,
We had
contested
stopped at
catches,
Churchill for a
they really
week.
make tight ends
Check
a
on
locker
the
room favorite.
Check out brother. He's
This is
good.
complete.
No, your ass wanted some crystals. I know what you wanted.
They get 19 and out
Your
of
ass
that
wanted
first
some
and
crystals.
goal.
I know what you wanted.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
I can't hear you. You're breaking in and out, buddy.
Your ass wanted some crystals. We know what you wanted.
Reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Babe.
I said you wanted some crystals. That's what you wanted.
Gets it again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago.
What?
The Bears cut into the lead.
I
coming
tried
out
that.
of halftime.
What?
Santos now for the extra point. And weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears tie this game at 21.
Cairo Santos to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. And motion the tight end over. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
This was a mishit, Brock, low and pretty short. And this doesn't have a chance at midfield. It bounces out well short at the 45. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On play action, here's Williams. He rolls to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
What a game.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand. You got to cut bait, cut my
Let him get that first down, man.
It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On first down, they'll run. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
Quick pass right side, complete. And in for the Chicago touchdown.
I'm gonna bust my ass out laughing if she do.
Bears take a third quarter lead. It's a roll the Doomsday touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Play action, McCarthy. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. There was no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
And he goes down. The Bears got him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jeff Okuda with the INT. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great...
What the
extra
fuck?
point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. figure in on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's got a lane.
I saw you stop by Thursday.
And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get
You didn't get nothing to eat?
and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up in a great field position.
They said there was so many customers there today, so she didn't get that.
And this is taken ahead to the 42.
That makes sense.
Tackle made by Jeff Okuda.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
Yeah.
3rd and 2.
Hey,
We go with the design keeper.
I got a question.
Just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Is there any way you could get some
That's one of
drinks?
those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Is there any short burgers? Okay, I get a couple cheerleaders.
She does.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away.
Because we ain't got nothing.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20
There you
after the
go.
touchback.
Try to leave me on red.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
I will.
Here's the handoff. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not
She gonna go get some 2 liters from
but it does put you a little bit behind
Food
schedule.
line.
Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Big
You told her. I remember you telling her.
They get 19 on that pickup, and the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, you said that you weren't ready for a relationship right now. You were working on yourself.
A give now from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just
I knew that. I know. Hey, no offense, but I know she ain't your top.
The way that linebacker said, not this time.
Going quickly.
See what I said? No offense, I know she wasn't your top. I ain't that crazy.
Receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
But you did tell her so. That she was the one that got feelings. You told her not to catch some feelings.
On 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
You about try to give it that one girl, ain't you? See how it goes with that, ain't you? Yeah, y'all say it. That.
Everything to show me
That.
until I find something that I run across and completely get my into.
That'll be the 1st and more. Now he's past the 25. And he houses it on the return. All the way back for a touchdown. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, Human Joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Moore on the return. The Vikings take over
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run.
They did touchdown, 2 point converted time.
We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener.
That's why I kept that answer.
Ball, they're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
She's at work. I didn't know that.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. The 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will
All right, they're going to throw for it.
God, man, and they went back there. He had it blocked.
Maintains the
Man.
2-point lead. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Burden now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover.
Go, man.
It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks.
Let's hold him to at least 3. We can't let him get a
Down a
touchdown.
toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's a handoff. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the
I knew what he was going to do. I just went right there. Son of a gun. I knew what he was about to do.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Here's a design run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no
He
gain.
has that back.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get
That's
moved
what he
off
has
your
on that
spot.
side.
But the
Try to play up
difference
over here.
makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Has him on the quick hitter.
Damn, and he gets something for that, too. Son of a bitch.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make a catch. Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Headed out right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. Can't go out of bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call. Now a give running right. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 2-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Back to throw it. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He got man, not sure.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game.
He runs it across, touchdown! The Bears push this to an 8-point game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest,
yeah, what a game. Figured it out.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And this one doesn't go far. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Wentz. Short pass brought in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
They go play action on 1st down. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To throw. Oh no, the ball is loose! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, back.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
What's this up?
Heads out on the bootleg. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks anyway.
Down here, you did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. We've got 75 seconds left to work with here. They have got to come up with this onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
Bears 49, Vikings 39. Cairo Santos to kick off.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Wentz. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, Wentz. This one's to Hawkinson outright. He's at midfield. Keeps it moving. Hits the 20. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
First down. Go. 1st and goal. Minnesota.
Working inside the red zone. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no! Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Wentz sets a pass. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position.
And it's no good, so they get it back within 1 score at least, but can't make it a field goal game. That deficit still 4 points. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
He's about to be outside with a bunch of drinks. I'm in the movie game. She's outside. She's about to be outside with a bunch of drinks. I'm with a bunch of drinks. I'm out. I'm right here in the game.
Toss to the right side. And maybe just find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. False start makes this 3rd down and 10. Running it after the penalty. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
Where? Oh. Down. Good boy.
This one right here. Just put my heart.
Why? I'll help with you this.
Right there.
Yeah, by now you get to be in trouble then.
I'm getting in trouble.
Yeah. Like,
You sit in prison like that, I'm gonna get in trouble. That's a little heart-shaped ass right there. Oh, boy. Behave, motherfucker. Behave. Pay respect. It's hard. That's even figure like that, baby.